girls. So yesterday we saw a pattern like this, and we talked about this is figure 1, and this is what's happening in figure 1. This is figure 2, and this is what's happening in figure 2. And this is figure 3, and this is what's happening in figure 3. And we spoke about using brackets to help us see what goes together. I'm wondering if you remember some of the patterns that you noticed by looking at these 3 figures. Lee, what do you see?
Then it goes, a whole row that there would be 3s, then a whole row that would be 4s, and a whole row that would be 5s though.
So you're talking about it increasing then each time?
Yeah, up to 5 though, but it supposed to go up to 4 though.
That's right, and I remember yesterday we thought about what figure 4 would look like, and you're right, the middle one would have 5. I'm wondering if we can use the strategy of putting numbers inside. Would that be helpful? Okay, sure. Let's take a different color so you can write your number 1. And putting numbers inside helps us think about number patterns too, right? Would you like to put the number 1 in all of them? Because when I look at this, I see shape patterns, but we also talked about number patterns. So 1, what number do you think? 2. Perfect. And I like how you're looking and thinking about the patterns that you see as Lee's writing those numbers.
It looks like stairs.
It does. It reminds me of the staircase
It looks
pattern.
like
All right, so figure 1 has all of the numbers. What numbers should we put here?
figure 4.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 3. And then you have 1 left. Oh, there's no figure there. That is wonderful. Thank you so much for doing that, because now that helps me think about what I see a little bit more clearly. What do you notice now? We have some numbers on our patterns. Do you see something? Denny, what do you notice?
Let's go right here. 1, 2, 3. This one 4.
The 4 is by itself. Can you think of a strategy to help us make that a little bit clearer? What should we put on there? Oh, so let me make sure I understand what you're saying. We should put lines across to show these are all the same. And then 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1.
Like 1, 2, 2, 3.
Oh my goodness.
1, 2, 2, 3.
So it sounds like it's increasing. Let me do that. I'll use a different color to help it stand out. So we got 1, 1, 1, 2, 2,
And then it goes like,
2.
goes like 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. Anyway, it goes like 3, 2, 1, and it goes like 3, 2.
So I think Denny's thinking about a decreasing pattern. Lee spoke about an increasing pattern. Denny pointed out a decreasing pattern. Denny, I'm going to use a different color to help show that. And maybe I'll use a downward arrow to show the down patterns. Because it's important to color code things. I know it means we write all over our work, but it helps us to think about what we see. And did you notice he spoke about this pattern? 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3. Wow.
Okay. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Wow, so you can even look at the different figures and think about how it continues too. Wonderful thinking. Thanks for sharing that. Who else sees a different pattern or wants to make an observation up here? Ava, what do you notice?
I noticed that I know this is 4.
That's right. So she's added the sum. Did you see that? She's counted the blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 right here. Why don't we put a little number 4 right up there? You've added them. You have to stretch. And then she said this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then how many did you say were here? 3? Well, let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 right there. So they are getting bigger. Somebody had mentioned the pattern was increasing. We got more.